For years, scientists believed they understood what controlled this process, but they were about to discover something completely unexpected. Every time you injure a muscle, your body makes a decision. Will it rebuild healthy muscle? Or will that damaged area slowly become filled with fat and scar tissue? For decades, scientists believed they understood exactly how muscles repaired themselves after injury, but a remarkable new discovery has challenged that belief. Researchers have uncovered evidence that one tiny protein may determine whether your muscle's repair system continues working or slowly loses its ability to rebuild. The surprising part, scientists had been studying this protein for decades without realizing it had another hidden job. Its name is TRF2, and what they discovered could change the way we think about muscle repair forever. Whenever you lift weights, run a marathon, pull a muscle, or simply strain your back, tiny muscle fibers can tear. That might sound alarming, but it's actually a normal part of life. Your muscles become stronger because they repair themselves after this damage. Fortunately, your body already has a repair team standing by. Hidden alongside every healthy muscle are specialized cells called muscle stem cells. Most of the time, these remarkable cells do absolutely nothing. They remain asleep, patiently waiting for an emergency. The moment damage occurs, everything changes. Chemical distress signals spread through the injured tissue. Inflammatory cells rush to the area and begin clearing away damaged muscle fibers. Only after that cleanup begins do the sleeping stem cells awaken. They rapidly multiply. Some transform into brand new muscle fibers. Others remain behind as fresh stem cells, preparing for the next injury. This remarkable cycle happens over and over throughout your entire life. It is one of the reasons skeletal muscle has such an incredible ability to regenerate. For years, scientists believed they understood what controlled this process, but they were about to discover something completely unexpected. TRF2 had already been studied for decades. Researchers believed its primary responsibility was protecting the ends of your chromosomes. Those protective ends are called telomeres. Imagine the small plastic tip at the end of a shoelace. Without that tiny cap, the lace begins to fray, unravel, and eventually fall apart. Telomeres perform a similar function. They protect chromosomes from damage, prevent them from sticking together, and stop the cell from mistakenly treating healthy DNA as if it were broken. For decades, this was considered TRF2's entire job: protect the chromosome, protect the DNA. End of story, or so scientists thought. But here's where this discovery becomes truly fascinating. Researchers at the University of Pennsylvania found evidence that TRF2 wasn't only protecting chromosomes. Inside muscle stem cells, it appeared to be doing something much more important. It was helping those cells remember exactly what they were. To understand why that matters, imagine a city immediately after a powerful earthquake. Buildings have collapsed, roads are damaged, bridges are broken. The city sends hundreds of construction workers to rebuild everything. Now imagine every worker suddenly forgets their profession. They are still wearing their hard hats. Their tools are still in their hands. They're standing exactly where they need to be, but they no longer remember how to build. That is remarkably similar to what the researchers observed. To test their theory, scientists removed TRF2 from the muscle stem cells of laboratory mice. At first, nothing seemed wrong. The muscles looked perfectly healthy. The stem cells were still present. Everything appeared normal. But over time, something changed. The muscle stem cells did not simply disappear. They did not immediately die. Instead, they slowly lost their identity. They stopped behaving like muscle stem cells. It was as though the repair crew had forgotten its training. Then the researchers injured the muscles. This is where they expected the repair system to activate. Normally, muscle stem cells would multiply and replace the damaged fibers with healthy new muscle. Instead, The repair process failed. The damaged areas accumulated increasing amounts of fat and fibrotic scar tissue instead of healthy muscle. Now, this is a very important point. The muscle did not literally transform into fat. That is not what happened. The damaged muscle simply wasn't rebuilt correctly. Without functioning muscle stem cells, fat cells and scar-producing cells gradually occupied the damaged area. Think of a burned-down house. If nobody rebuilds it, nature slowly takes over. Grass grows, weeds spread, debris piles up. The house didn't become weeds, it simply wasn't repaired. The researchers now wanted to understand why losing TRF2 caused such a dramatic failure. And this may be the most surprising discovery of the entire study. Scientists expected TRF2 to be working only at the ends of chromosomes. Instead, they found it attaching to completely different regions throughout the genome. These regions act like genetic control centers. They regulate the genes responsible for preserving muscle stem cell identity. Many of these control regions contain unusual DNA formations called G quadruplexes. Most people picture DNA as a twisted ladder, but DNA is far more dynamic than that. Certain sections can fold into completely different shapes. Those shapes help determine which genetic instructions are switched on and which remain silent. TRF2 appears to interact with these unusual DNA structures, helping muscle stem cells keep the correct genetic program active. In simple terms, TRF2 helps the repair crew remember its job. The researchers then asked another important question. What would happen in muscles that were already struggling to repair themselves? To answer that, they studied mice with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. This devastating genetic disease continuously damages muscle tissue faster than the body can repair it. When TRF2 was removed from the muscle stem cells of these mice, the disease progressed much faster. Muscle damage became more severe. Muscle function declined more rapidly, and the animals had significantly shorter lifespans. For families affected by Duchenne muscular dystrophy, discoveries like this represent another important step toward understanding why muscles eventually lose their ability to repair themselves. Whether this knowledge can someday lead to new treatments remains an open question. These findings suggest that TRF2 may become an important target for future research into muscle diseases. But before we get too excited, there is something every viewer should know. This research was performed primarily in laboratory mice. Scientists have not shown that increasing TRF2 in humans improves muscle repair. There is currently no approved medication, no supplement, no vitamin, and no exercise program proven to safely increase TRF2. This is an exciting scientific discovery. It is not a medical treatment, at least not yet. Interestingly, TRF2 is already being investigated in cancer research. Many cancer cells manipulate proteins involved in chromosome protection so they can continue dividing without stopping. That means scientists must be extremely careful. Any future treatment would need to strengthen muscle repair without accidentally increasing the risk of cancer. Finding that balance could take many years of research. Still, discoveries like this completely reshape how scientists understand the human body. For decades, TRF2 was known simply as a protein that protected chromosomes. Now, this study suggests it has another critical responsibility: helping muscle stem cells preserve their identity, coordinate muscle repair, and rebuild damaged tissue. Healing isn't just about replacing damaged muscle. It's about protecting the biological instructions that tell new cells what they're supposed to become. One tiny protein may be guarding those instructions every second of your life. Every heartbeat, every breath, every movement you make. Trillions of microscopic decisions are happening inside your body. Most of them you'll never notice until scientists uncover them. This is InsideKnow, where we reveal the extraordinary science happening inside you every single day.